What's up, YouTube? It's Yabba.
And Kari, what's good, y'all? We back with another video.
We're back with another video.
We got some more George of the Carlin for you guys. Also, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Turn your post notifications on. And yes, I just remixed the George of the Jungle theme song.
What? I was like, what is that
If
from?
you a real winner, you remember that.
Alright, y'all. So we about to do Death Penalty by George today. Y'all already know, like, we love George. We love the fact that we get to like have very like nice intellectual discussions when we reacting to George. Like George is an OG. I don't care what nobody say. He is OG.
He definitely stirred the pot when he was living.
Yeah, he was
sure.
definitely stirring the pot. But guess what? We like that. So we about to do Death Penalty. Let's get into the video, and we're gonna have our thoughts. We're gonna try to get them out, and maybe do them in the end. I'm not sure.
At the end of the video. Without further ado.
Because sometimes I be saying some stuff, and I got some stuff to say about this one.
We'll try to minimize the pauses, but the longest discussion will be at the end. So without further ado.
The same way we made up the death penalty. We made them both up, sanctity of life and the death penalty. Aren't we versatile? And you know, in this country now, there are a lot of people who want to expand the death penalty to include drug dealers. This is really stupid.
What?
Drug dealers aren't afraid to die. They're already killing each other every day on the streets by the hundreds. Drive-bys, gang shootings, they're not afraid to die. Death penalty doesn't mean anything unless you use it on people who are afraid to die. Like the bankers who launder the drug money. The bankers who launder the drug money. Forget the dealers. You want to slow down that drug traffic, you got to start executing a few of these fucking bankers. White, middle-class, Republican bankers. And I'm not talking about soft American executions like lethal injection. I'm talking about fucking crucifixion, folks.
Oh my God.
Let's bring back crucifixions, a form of capital punishment that Christians and Jews of America can really appreciate. And I'd go a little further. I'd crucify people upside down.
Oh.
Like St. Peter, feet up, head down. And naked. I'd have naked upside down crucifixions on TV once a week at halftime of the Monday Night Football game.
What the fuck, dude?
He's crazy.
Yeah. No, this man is, he's on his
The Monday Night Crucifixions. You'd have people tuning in don't even care about football.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you like to hear Dan Deerdorf explain why the nails have to go in at a certain angle? And I'll guarantee you one thing. You start executing, you start nailing one white banker per week to a big wooden cross on national TV, you're going to see that drug traffic begin to slow down pretty fucking quick. Pretty fucking quick. You won't even be able to buy drugs in schools and prisons anymore. Now, I don't care about capital punishment one way or another because I know it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything except maybe satisfy a kind of biblical need for revenge. You know, if you read the Bible, you see that it's full of retribution and revenge. So really, capital punishment is kind of a religious ritual. It's a purification rite. It's a modern sacrament. And as long as that's true, I say, let's liven it up a little. I honestly believe if you make the death penalty a little more entertaining and learn to market it correctly, you just might be able to raise enough money to balance the stupid fucking budget. Balance the stupid fucking budget. And don't forget, the polls show the American people want capital punishment and they want a balanced budget. And I think even in a fake democracy, people ought to get what they want once in a while, just to feed this illusion that they're really in charge. Let's use capital punishment the same way we use sports and television in this country to distract people and take their minds off how bad they're being fucked by the upper 1%. Now, Unfortunately, Monday Night Football doesn't last long enough. What we really need is year-round capital punishment on TV every night with sponsors. Gotta have sponsors. I'm sure as long as we're killing people, Marlboro Cigarettes and Dow Chemical will be proud to participate. Balance the stupid fucking budget. And let me say this to you, my interesting Judeo-Christian friends, not only do I recommend crucifixions, I'd be in favor of bringing back beheadings. Beheadings on TV, slow motion, instant replay. And maybe you could let the heads roll down a little hill and fall into one of 5 numbered holes. Let the people at home gamble on which hole the head is going to fall into. And you do it in a stadium so the mob can gamble on it too. Raise a little more money. And if you want to expand the violence a little longer to sell a few more commercials, instead of using an axe, you do the beheadings with a handsaw. Hey, don't bail out on me now, goddammit. The blood is already on our hands. All we're talking about is a matter of degree. You want something a little more delicate? We'll do the beheadings with an olive fork. That would be nice, and it would take a good goddamn long time. There's a lot of good things we could be doing. When's the last time we burned someone at the stake? It's been too long.
What?
Here's another form of capital punishment. Comes out of a nice, rich religious tradition. Burning people at the stake. Sponsor, Bridgeford Charcoal. And you put it on TV on Sunday mornings. The Sunday morning evangelicals send us an offering, praise Jesus, human bonfire. You don't think that would get big ratings? In this sick fucking country? Shit, you'd have people skipping church to watch this stuff. And you take the money they send in the offerings and you use it to balance the budget. What about boiling people in oil? Boy, those were the days, weren't they? You get the oil going real good, you know? A nice high rolling boil. And then slowly at the end of a rope, you lower the perpetrator head first into the boiling oil. Huh? You talk about fun shit. And just to encourage citizen participation, you let the mob in the stadium control the speed of the rope. Good, clean, wholesome family entertainment. The kids will love it. The kids will love it. And at the same time they're enjoying themselves, we're teaching them a nice Christian moral lesson. Boiling people in oil. Sponsor, Crisco.
Oh my gosh, how did I know?
And maybe,
I didn't know.
Maybe instead of boiling all these guys, every now and then you could French fry a couple of them, you know? French fried felons, dip a guy in egg batter just for a goof, you know? Kind of a tempura thing, huh? Jeffrey Dahmer never thought of this shit, did he? Jeffrey Dahmer, eat your heart out. Which is an interesting thought in and of itself.
Oh my God.
All right, enough nostalgia. What about some modern forms of capital punishment? How about we throw a guy off the World Trade Center and whoever he lands on wins the Publishers Clearinghouse? Okay, something a little more sophisticated. You dip a guy in brown gravy and lock him in a small room with a Wolverine who's high on angel dust. There's one guy's not going to be fucking with too many kids at the bus stop for a while. Here's something really nice you could do. You shoot a guy out of a high-speed catapult right into a brick wall. Trouble is, it would be over too quick. No good for TV, you know. You'd have to do a whole bunch of guys right in a row. Rapid fire capital punishment. 15 catapults. While you're shooting off one, you're loading up the others. Of course, every now and then you would have to stop to clean off the wall. Cleanliness, right next to godliness. All right, high tech. I sense some of yous are waiting for high tech. I got it. You take a small tactical nuclear weapon and stick it up a guy's ass.
George.
A thermonuclear suppository. Preparation H-bomb.
Oh my.
You talk about fallout, huh? Or you take the bomb and you stick it just inside that little hole on the end of a guy's dick, you know? Yeah, a bomb in a dick. When it goes off, the guy wouldn't know whether he was coming or going. Get out.
Oh my gosh. How did I get a whole visualization?
Hey.
I did too. I can't even talk to you.
Listen.
Oh, no. What do you do that for, bro? What the fuck, bro? What the fuck, bro? We undone, bro.
Well.
All right, y'all. So I know what he was doing there, but here's the thing. I just read this. What was this article about? This guy on death row had the option. I think it was in South Carolina. I'm not sure though. Had the option to either get death by firing squad or the electric chair, I think. And he picked firing squad. Yeah. And I was reading and I just read, and that's not even what he picked. Like, this is get back to the original. How is it even possible? I'm not saying either one of them are good, but why is it even possible to have death by firing squad? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like for the people that's killing this man, regardless of whatever they know his crimes or not, whatever, regardless of how they feel or not, this is gonna be on their conscience.
There's some person out there who is getting some sort of satisfaction from killing somebody.
Yes, but I think they're gonna enlist cops and like people. My thing is, I don't give a fuck how cold-blooded, how whatever you are. You can't sit there and see a man either handcuffed to a wall or just handcuffed in front of a wall. You know he's defenseless. Shoot him, and your mind will not be fucked. I just don't feel like that's possible. I don't care if you're the evilest person in the world or if you wanted to kill that nigga beforehand. I don't care. You can't tell me that won't bother you. And so it's not even really about the fact that that person's gonna die, but it's also about the fact that the people that are doing it, like, you're not even gonna know who's gonna actually fire the killing shot.
Unless you're a sociopath.
Yes. But I feel like we really got that far to where we back to death by firing squad.
The death penalty is crazy though, because my thing is, it's just like, I don't know, the death penalty, like, there's something that is so bad. You commit a crime so bad, twisted, sick, evil, and just wrong to the point where somebody can decide that you deserve to die because of it.
And I don't know, y'all. This is
that fair?
I don't know. This is one of the topics that I'm just like, I don't even know what to say to it. I feel like the fact that we even have it is just like, you know, it just gives me I don't know. I don't know.
I think for some, death is an easy way out. So, no, you don't deserve to die. You deserve to suffer.
That's the thing, too. I feel like we're giving people an easy way out. Mm. Because we're giving a lot of some of these people, like, it's an easy way out for them to die.
And for some, they don't care about dying.
They don't care about dying. They never cared about dying in the first place.
Yeah. And that's why they did the things, because they don't fear no man
or
life or death.
So it's like, I don't know, y'all. I feel like I read that shit, bro, and I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. The fact when it said death by firing squad, like, I couldn't believe it. Like, I can't lie to you. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. That it just felt like a like an old school communist movie where the dictator is coming in and he's grabbing people and just shooting the people who opposes him.
That's peak execution style killing.
Or like a country that's torn with civil war, and the opposing group or the other group that's trying to fight for control just lines these men up and just shoot them. And maybe I've felt the impact of being in a country that isn't maybe a first world country. But I just feel like that's a little bit third worldish, ain't it?
Well, mobs have firing
or fourth
squads.
worldish or whatever the world is. This don't feel like a first world country. Is America just a pretty little country wrapped up in a first world idea? Because that can't be. Like, I'm not saying it's good or even bad to kill this man. I'm just saying, like, we've gotten to this point where a firing squad.
There's a lot of things that are quite questionable.
I think the hope of that person who picked the firing squad is he dies fast.
Yeah.
Like, the shot that kills him fast.
But deviating away from that, if you look in the audience and listen to the people's reactions to what George is saying, a lot of people would die for that shit. Like, they would love to see on TV somebody being beheaded. They would love it.
The people, let me tell y'all something, man. People feel like they will be comfortable and cool with seeing people die and seeing people hurt, and the people. I feel like the people who feel like that need to go to some of these countries that are really struggling with civil wars and people hurting and really see that, because the problem right now is we're so desensitized because we can see the shit on YouTube or we can see it on maybe Reddit or in a clip that maybe, Twitter. And that's the problem. You can see it, but you don't see the impact of it. You don't really see it. It looks like a game now. It looks like a movie. It doesn't look real, but it's real. And when you start to realize that's a real person, I don't give a fuck how tough you are. Let me tell you something. You see people who kill, at least the people who care, because there's obviously people who don't care at all. People who kill, and the people who actually have some type of a conscience, that shit eats them. You can be a soldier. What? You can be a police officer. You can be a motherfucking murderer, just cold blooded. It don't fucking it stays with you. It's not just something that just leaves. Like,
yeah, I mean, and this is kind of off topic but related. There was this video that was circling around of this 14-year-old kid who was like a football player, and he went to this amusement park.
They
didn't fasten him in all the way. And I couldn't
videos.
even, I watched the video with the sound off because I didn't know what it was.
Mm-hmm.
And when I tell you, just watching his body on the ground, I wish I'd never watched the video. I don't want to watch somebody die. I made the mistake a few years ago when all those videos were circling around, when all those killings were happening, and I think it was the Middle East. When there's those terrorists who were just releasing videos to the dark web of them, beheading women. I don't know if you ever saw that.
I don't go out of my way to click on videos that show people dying. Let me tell you something. I've seen enough people die in my life.
You didn't have to click on it. It was an autoplay video.
I don't need to see. That's the problem.
Listen.
I don't need to see it on a video. I've seen people die in real life in front of my face. I'm okay. I'm good. I don't need nobody to tell me, y'all don't know. It's not the same.
The videos were on autoplay, so if you were to try to scroll past it, it would play regardless. But even seeing that, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see it by accident. I don't want to see it on purpose. And people think, there are some people who are sick enough to where, or maybe they just think it's cool. Maybe they have a scientific brain where all they see is human
attention.
Anatomy. I'm not sure. But I don't want to see that. Okay? So for all of this to be happening, I don't know if we're going backward with the death penalty or forward. I'm not sure. I think a lot of things on social media and out in the world are being released a little bit too much. I think it's a little bit too much
There's
transparency.
something like too much information, I think.
And there should be some kind of censorship or a way for us to have the choice to be able to censor some things we see.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm in a weird place with this whole death penalty thing. I'm not really sure how I feel about it. I don't really have any opinion. I can't tell you.
I can't say.
It's just
because
something that is.
I know how I would feel if someone killed my family member.
Mm-hmm.
I know how I would feel if someone killed maybe 5-6 people. I know the anger that I feel when I see certain things. Like when I hear about someone maybe touching, I know the anger that I feel, and I can see maybe, but I'm not sure if that's it's not. I don't know.
Yeah, but George went in on this video. He went in. On
I feel like at the end of the day,
for sure,
it's a little barbaric. But I also know, I don't know. It's a little barbaric.
People need to suffer the consequences of their actions, but there has to be a line. Like,
what is it? Where are we going to draw the line? Are we here to rehabilitate these people, or are we here to punish them?
And what is the defining factor of whether someone can be rehabilitated versus when they just
need to be punished?
It's a lost cause.
Because my thing is, okay, we got all these people in prison. We don't need all of them in prison.
Mm-hmm.
How about, do you want to just bring the murderers, the rapists? Do you want to just bring the people who've caused harm, serious harm on other people in prisons, and then have the other people serve rehabilitation times? Like it has to be another way to do this, because I don't know if taking someone's life because they took someone else's life is the way to go, especially by a government.
And what if they wanted to die?
And that too. And what if they didn't do it?
True. But all evidence points to yes.
And we just killed an innocent man. It's just too much gray area. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's my call to say if someone lives or dies. I don't know if it's anyone's call to say that. But I understand that they did maybe kill somebody, or or did something to where they deserve that death penalty sentence. It's not just something that's handed upon everybody. I hope.
Yeah.
I also don't think drug dealers should be in there for a long time. Even though they understand the consequences of their actions, I feel like there's nobody forcing them people to buy that shit. It's just the death penalty is a hard subject for me because I really don't know like how to feel about it one way or another. I don't feel like we should have the right, but I also understand the pain that people feel and why it's there. I don't know, y'all.
I can't say I agree, and I can't say that there aren't some people who don't deserve to suffer for what they've done. I don't know. It's not my call.
I just don't think we should be fire squad. I don't know. Maybe I'm saying there has to be another humane way. Maybe just like I don't know.
Y'all, that's our
tell us y'all
philosophical
opinions.
take
Like
for
honestly,
today.
like we let us know what y'all think. Like I think this is the one of the videos that George has done where we were really just like
struggling.
We don't know. Let us know what y'all think. Like if y'all gotta write a dissertation down in the comments, write a dissertation because I need both sides to tell me like why.
Maybe you
why
might
you
have
feel
a
so
different
strongly.
take.
Why you feel so strongly, and maybe I can just start to see the logic in both sides because I feel like this is not something I look into that much. Because I know how I would feel if someone hurt me. I know how I would feel. I would want vengeance. I would, and I don't know if that's right. I don't know, y'all. Just let us know in the comments. We're sorry if this video kind of dragged on a little bit long. We were trying to figure out something, but it just...
We're having our little dialogue like normal.
Yeah.
But, yeah. We appreciate your opinions, so make sure you share them.
Mm-hmm.
Please leave the disrespect where you have it. We don't really have room.
We don't really have a side here. We just want to know what y'all think. And we're not here to argue with anyone. I don't really care to. I'm not here to debate with you on this topic. I don't really have a side to debate here. But I would really love to hear what y'all got to say. And with that being said, we love you guys. Deuces.
Bye.